Welcome to the show. It's all about the show where we're gonna talk about the shit that you use because it's gonna be
It's so stupid and terrible.
I'm gone. I'm blind again because I looked in the fucking light. Okay, so we're going to talk about my gear. We're going to talk about all the things that I use and some of the things that I don't use but I own, in the hopes that someday I will use them. This is beer.
Hell yeah!
This is one thing I use a lot, a lot more than anything else. Oh, that's good. I've had too many of these. At the end of the day, the whole reason for this video is because it's a question that I get asked the most is, what camera do I use? What software do I use? You know, oh hey, what was this? Blah 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 blah. Right. So we're going to get into this now. Okay. So the main one currently, my old one, the old thing I used to use quite a lot, is my phone.
Hell yeah!
Use the camera a lot, a hell of a lot, to because it was my best camera for a long time. Once I got it, but now we have this bad boy. This is the new camera that I'm using. It's a Panasonic AG-CX350.
Hell yeah!
And it's very nice, beautiful bit of kit. I haven't today because obviously I want to talk about it, and I will talk about it later, but the idea is that we have an audio interface on the top that'll be battery operated, connect on the back here, just sits there, and then we'll get even better audio. So we'll have the audio that we have with a lot of the like gigs and stuff, so it's just better audio quality than these two little microphones that are on the front here. But yeah, that's the new camera. Costs me a lot and I love it, and hopefully we'll get you more used to it as time goes on. We are going to be covering a lot of the other stuff, namely like my full-size kit and stuff like that. I mean, in terms of my acoustic, my electronic kit, sorry, it's just a Roland. So yeah, for a long time it was a TD11. Yeah, that's the current model. Before that it was like a TD3. So if you go back to like Cool Patrol, Dakota, stuff like that, it was a TD3, and then a couple of years ago I got a TD11, upgraded the whole kit. In terms of the bass drum pedal, it's the same one that I use on my acoustic kit, so I no doubt will go through it when I go to that. In terms of software, I mean, I have a Mac, and on there I use Movavi. It was the current model in 2008 that I bought in January, which was when I started the channel, and as recently as this week, I bought the 2021 edition of it, so I'm kind of getting used to that a bit. That's mainly to help because of this new camera, because it's fucking HD and all that other stuff. So yeah, so I did film the last video that I did with the old software. I filmed that and then I accidentally deleted it, and I'm totally fine with that. Let's get into this. So we have bags and bags and bags of stuff that I've just slowly accumulated over the last fucking years. That's a nice way of putting it. Fucking years. There's a lot of gear. There's a lot of gear here. So we're going to go through the easiest one first. It's a heavy bag. It's a big old heavy bag. So this in here is what Kyle got me a long time ago. I was talking to him about green screen, and so he got me a green screen.
Hell yeah!
So this bit here, that's just the stand. Then we got green screen. I bought a larger one, but it did come with like a normal size one. There's a black one in there, there's a white one in there, and then it has soft boxes as well.
Hell yeah!
So, got bulbs as well. I had to replace a bulb because I dropped it one time when we were recording Booze Night. Yeah, just got to the end of the video and I was, obviously because it's Booze Night, we were drinking. Never a good idea when you're recording. And yeah, I dropped it. Dropped it like a tit. And then, see, I keep looking straight at the light or the monitor, and I'm not looking at the camera. I'm sorry for that. Sorry. Normally it's like such a tiny device that I'm looking at that you just look straight at the right thing because it's so small. And you're just like, oh, there you are. And now I'm like, duh, and I'm blind. But yeah, so that's a green screen. It's a very short demonstration because you don't need to see much else with that. It's a green screen. And what you fucking want? It's a green screen. That's it. It's a stand and 2 soft boxes, which I do use, and I will be using more effectively as time goes on in the future. Okay, let's get a bit more interesting with this, shall we? So here, there's another bag. This is the most... Ah! My legs! This is the most recent addition. This is what came with camera. And so it has all the stuff that comes with the camera. So we got a little... Get the shit off NAS. A little tiny tripod in here with like some screen wipes and stuff. I very much doubt I'll ever use it. Battery and a charger, which sparked like fuck when I first used it. It scared the crap out of me. But that's for the light that's on here. And we have this. We've got a little brushy brush. So you can brush your nuts. This is a mount, a little mount that I bought that fits onto the camera, and I can attach anything with a screw fitting on the top. So that's what the zoom goes on. Got your charger, a big old battery charger. Got a HDMI cable. I mean, that's just fucking nothing, really, isn't it? This right here. This is interesting. So this is going to connect into the zoom, and then these are going to connect into the left and right channels on the back of the AG. I'm not going to give you a full tour of the camera because if you want that, there's people who have done a damn sight better job on the internet. Just look that up. But yeah, so it's got a left and right connection. Plug that in, plug that into the zoom. The zoom does its great job that it does, and then we end up with great sound quality. I have 4 batteries. This one came with the camera. It has a little battery check on it. It's pretty cool. I like that. And so do these. But yeah, so I've got 4 batteries. I've got one in the camera currently, and I've got these 3. Because you never know how long you're going to be shooting for. I also have a buttload of accessories. It was actually cheaper to buy all of these than it was to sort of... Just notice that's cracked. That's... That fucking sucks. But it's fine because I can change it over to this, can't I? No, I can't. No, it's fine. I can use it. I can use these. So I'm gonna have to use these, which sucks because this was like adjustable stuff. But look at the back of that. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's all cracked up to shit. I've only ever used it once. But these are metal, so they're not gonna crack. So I'll be using them. And then we've got like an SD card holder, and I don't know, something to stick on your dick, and you can just like really ramp that up. I don't fucking know. That's that bag. That's that bag out of the way. And like I say, the bag came with it as well. So that was really cool. It also came with a tripod. The tripod is shit. Okay.
like the tripods I've had for a long time, and I will go through that because it's in the pile there because I got 2 of the fuckers. I bought them cheap. They are really cheap, the ones that I've got, but my god, they do the job, so who gives a shit. And right now I've put that camera on there and it's fine. I wouldn't even trust putting my phone on that other camera. It is so goddamn flimsy, and the fact that they think I'm going to put this motherfucker on there is just fucking stupid. Real stupid. But hey ho. Right. Here. I'm trying to twist it the wrong way. I'm going to break it. That'd be clever, wouldn't it? This is a zoom. I'm rapidly moving it around trying to find what the model is. I can't remember what the model is. But it's a zoom.
Hell yeah!
And it's great. It's great. It's a great little camera. So it's just shoots. But the main thing about this, and this is what goes back to the other zoom, is it's got this on the top. This is great for recording live performances. Mainly because you can zoom out and zoom in to a really good degree. You can even fisheye it to get real back if you need to. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the live performances that I've done, I record with this because you get pretty fucking awesome audio quality from it. It also has 2 XLRs on the back, or you can plug in jacks as well. And with that, you know, you can just plug that stuff in, and it's great. And I still can't find what camera it is, but it's a zoom. It's a zoom. It's like it's a really basic model. I mean, on the side here it just says handy video recorder, so I'm not sure if that's going to help you. But yeah, it does the job. It's really good for live recordings. And yeah, there you go. That's that one. That's only out at the moment. I do have a bag that I put that in, but it's out at the moment because we've been doing a lot of pirate recordings. We've been going in the practice room, trying to learn some new songs and stuff like that. So because of that, you know, it's out and about all the time. Okay. So this is it's a pretty cool bag. This carries like the majority of tidbits. So we got like this is a mount, suction mount. Doesn't work too well, to be fair, especially with like heavier cameras and stuff. But it's all right. It does. It's a good job. It covers the bases. That's the one that we stuck onto Kyle's base for doing the recordings there. So like to stick a phone on, it's all right. This motherfucker right here. This is currently like super jacked up right now. So it's got like a really long extension on there because I attached it to the top of the green screen and then hung it down to get the camera on the last lot of shots I did. But it is actually a Zoom GHM1.
Hell yeah!
And this, you can put it on the headstock, you can put it on the body of the guitar, you just lock it on there, and then it's just going to go wherever they fucking move that guitar. And this is the one that we used for the last Booze Night Jams on Fegan's guitar on the headstock. It's fucking a great little kit. That's one of my favourites, and it wasn't too bad. Nice little tripod. Then we got like a microphone clamp. So it's in one of the other bags, but because we use them a lot, they're in here at the moment. But yeah, this just kind of fits onto any guitar stand, drum stands, stuff like that. Once again, brilliant thing. Same again, and then I have like a more sturdy version of the same thing. So it just clamps on, you know, and it ain't going nowhere. And it's good. That's my hard drive, so we don't need to talk about that because it's just a very old hard drive. A very old hard drive, like 10 years old. But it was my first hard drive, and it was the hard drive that I bought it purposely to edit Way Too Much Left 4 Dead. So that was, yeah, that's like 11, 12 years ago now. So that was fun. Okay, here we go. here we go. So we have cameras and we have cameras. So this is where I put all the cameras in this section here. It's a nice little decompartmentalized bit. Yeah, so the first camera is a real cheapy one that I bought. It's a Go Extreme Enduro Black.
Hell yeah!
This is great because it comes in a case, so it's a bit more durable. It's a very cheap version of a GoPro, and I've had a lot of problems with it trying to do longer recordings and stuff like that. So I very rarely use it. Also, the quality is not fantastic. But when we want like that extra camera, this is the one. We will be filming. By the time this comes out, it'll already be out. But for the bits where we're on the go-kart, I've got a strap harness bit. I'm going to attach that onto the front. We're going to be blitzing it around, doing a stupid course, and I'm probably going to injure myself. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, that's the Go Extreme. Then we're going to go. We've got to go old school with this. This is the Flip video camera.
Hell yeah!
This is my first ever video camera, and I fucking love it, and I still use it to this day. It isn't fantastic, but my god, it can take a goddamn beating. This thing, I've worked with this since I was 16. Maybe not 16. God, when was that? When did I get this? Probably when I was 18. So you're talking a good 15 years ago. This is a 15-year-old camera, and it still works to this day. And I mean, it was so good. It was so goddamn good that when I wanted to get a new one, I bought this motherfucker.
Hell yeah!
Which is just the exact same camera, but I mean, this is supposed to be like HD quality and stuff. And you just pull it out, you just plug it into the computer. Done. It's point and shoot. Just bing, bing, film it. Job done, bing. I mean, I bought one for Becky, my little sister. I also bought one for Crean. My sister, I bought a pink one. Crean, I bought a white one. They are great for just capturing stuff. It's so small, it fits in your pocket. When it came to getting a new camera, before I got this one, I was just thinking about getting another one of these, another Flip, but they don't do them anymore. And it's a shame, because these things are fucking fantastic. I cannot sing these things praises enough. Like I said, I mean, I got this one about 15 years ago, I got this one about 10 years ago. They're a bit sticky on the front, and I mean, they are scratched up to shit. I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, these things have been through the fucking wars with me. This is what we filmed way too much Left 4 Dead on, and this is what got me into video editing, was Flip. And I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing when you see all the other shit that I've got and how much money I've spent on this crap. But yeah, they are fucking great cameras, and if I could get more, I bloody would, because I mean, they cost like about 100 quid, which for a video camera is the cheapest fucking chips. So that's that bag. Alright. This is what I was saying before. This is a hammer tripod. It's exactly the same one that I'm using there. It's a tripod. It's a fucking tripod, what more do you want? But this is fucking sturdy, it ain't going nowhere. And it cost me about 15 quid, 10-15 quid, something like that. And I bought them both because I was like, well, sometimes it's nicer to just put a camera on a tripod and film the shot, so you get that stabilization, you know, when we're like shaking about and stuff. So that's good. Next, SM58.
Hell yeah!
So this was originally bought. This is actually Crean's. This is her microphone for when we were in a band together. And yeah, it's just a good all-around fucking mic. It's a vocal mic, and this is what I use to record the voiceovers. Any voiceover work I do with this. I got like a fucking pop filter. I got 50,000 microphones. Like I say, this one is a bit different, but all the other mics and stuff I'll go through on one of the behind-the-scenes videos. So It's different. But yeah, SM58. What more do you say? It's a microphone, you record vocals on it. It's that motherfucker right here. This is my Zoom. This is the Zoom H6.
Hell yeah!
Crean got me this at the same time that she got this camera, and we used this a long time. I use this as my audio interface, especially when I first started doing this stuff and Crean got me this. I was still using my laptop, which is just a MacBook Air, and it died, and now it just sits there because I don't want to get rid of it because I edited so much shit on it, and it got me through a lot of things, and it was my first real laptop. But this, like I say, we used it a lot for Lads Play. It will now, well no, because I'll probably using the other one, but yeah, whenever I do the voiceover work, I use this, plug the mic in the SM58 into it, and then plug that into the Mac, and I do the voiceovers. When I'm recording my drums, it's the same again, just using the H6. Guitars, anything like that, for like the really basic stuff. Yeah, it's fucking great. It's a great bit of kit. It can take a bashing. I mean, once again, look at the screens there. It's a bit fucking ropey now. But yeah, that's that one. Next, this right here. I've got rid of the address. You can't see shit now. I already did this bit and then I realised my address was on it. This is my graphics tablet.
Hell yeah!
If you've watched Fagurga behind the scenes, you would have seen me using this. But I used it. I bought this with the idea of doing a cartoon. But I'm not a very good illustrator. I'm not even a good illustrator, let alone a very good one. But I knew what I wanted to do, and I bought the graphics tablet with the idea of doing it, and then I proceeded to do all the thumbnails. Like 99% of the thumbnails I do with this. If not, I just use the mouse. But yeah, this is what I use because, you know, I wanted to get used to using a graphics tablet. It was a cheap one. I think it was about 30 quid or something. It's like what, the Staro 3 pen tablet or some shit. But it's cheap and cheerful, but you know what, it gets the fucking job done. All it is just a mouse, really, on a fucking pad, so that's what I got it for. Yeah, been using it since near enough the beginning of the channel. If you look at stuff like Cowbell of Time, like I did that really ropey on like fucking Paint or something, and you know, I got some software called Seashore, and that, once again, like that's on the Fagurga behind the scenes, but that's the one that I used for that. And yeah, it serves me well. I mean, it might not be fucking fantastic, but it gets the job done. We are almost there. We are almost there. So in here, I have the Zoom H5.
Hell yeah!
So this is the newer edition because, as I will explain in other videos, this combined with the other one and get the extra heads on it and stuff gives us enough channels that we can record the live drums. But now I also use it to record how do you play this, because it's smaller. It's only 2 and it just takes 2 seconds to set up. But it's the same as the H6. It's just smaller and therefore was cheaper. Otherwise I would have just bought another H6, but I didn't. And then we have, as you can see, it says Rich and Kyle. And on this one it says Craig/Vegan. And then on this one it says Crean/Rich. And those are the microphones. I mean, I also have like extra heads and stuff to plug in. I got batteries because you need those for the microphones. But yeah, so I mean, this is what this thing's called, the Boya. And it's just a clip-on mic. Little battery. Apparently I've just lost the battery for this fucker unless I left it in there. Nope. Okay, so I need to put a new battery in this. But normally I'll oh well, no wonder I probably got drunk and fucking left it somewhere. Like a tit. But yeah, so you've got a little plug in there. There's just a little jack. And that's what we plug into the Zoom. So we plug these into the Zoom, clip them onto ourselves. That's it. I mean, once again, I think they're only about 10 quid or something. I only spent that much because there was 3 of them. I didn't really want to spend like a butt ton of money. Fucking getting that shit done. Right, we're on to the final leg of the race. Here we go. Maximum effort. Oh God. See, my original idea was to film this in the dining room. There's too much shit in there. We now film it here. What do we have in here? What do we have in here? So we have the what's this called? Like the Zhiyun Smooth 4.
Hell yeah!
I probably brutalised that pronunciation. But yeah, so this is just a gimbal. This is my gimbal. And it's a beautiful bit of kit. I bought this because it's for the phone. You get a lot of smooth shots with it. There's no doubt in that. But the problem is now the camera is obsolete. But I may still use it if I want to use some like real smooth swinging shots and stuff like that. You just put your phone on there. I mean, right, there we go. So yeah, you just put your phone on there. Swing it around, Rich. There we go. So yeah, you just put your phone on there and then film away. Really. You know, you should just do it like that. It's got all these buttons on it that you can do different things with. Once again, if you want like a full demonstration, either look at like meeting a friend in the park. That was when I first bought it. Meeting a friend in the park again. Sorry. That's when I first bought it. So we used it on that, and like Coprophobia. That swinging up shot where it goes from the dining room, goes up the stairs, and then you see the poo in there, which is a Snickers. It's not real poo, as I have to tell everybody that I show that video to. It was a Snickers, and I just had it in the packet, crumpled it up in my hand, and then dropped it in the toilet. And then Kyle was like, "Should we flush that?" And I was like, "It's no different than shit, mate. It's no fucking different." But anyway, that's that one. But for that upshot, going up the stairs and that, we used this, and then we just sped up the footage, and I think it looks fantastic. We also have the mat. And this is actually a bath mat, but it's a Mass Effect bath mat. Because when you sign up to Loot Crate for so long, they start sending you loads of shit, and you go, "Oh yeah, Mass Effect, I like Mass Effect, I'll have something in Mass Effect." And then they send you a fucking bath mat, and you're like, "But I already have a bath mat. I have the bath mat of Full Metal Alchemist." And then like you're like, "Well, what do I do with fucking 20 of these?" I also have like fucking napkin rings, Deadpool napkin rings. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? I don't have napkins. That's enough ranting about Loot Crate. That's why I cancelled that shit. Oh my god, what's in here? See, all these bags and all these little bags, like you've seen the Deadpool one, this one, all this stuff is just fucking Loot Crate stuff that I just had to find some use for it. Oh, so this is just like more accessories. So we got like another XLR extender, and we got a little raccoon penis. So I mean, this is like a MSH6. This one's a SGH6. So it's a shotgun mic. This one's a stereo mic, external XLR. It's EXH6. I already have one of these, so I have 2 of these that attach to the 2 zooms. That gives you fucking like what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 slots. I only need 9 to record the drums. But once again, I'll go through all that on the behind the scenes of that. And then this is an XYH5, so it's just multi-directional. It's the same as what I use when I do the recordings with the Zoom and stuff like that. It's just like a smaller version, I believe. So that's more accessories. And then microphones. I got 2 like little mics in here, but once again that goes with all the drum mics and stuff. I just put it in there so it keeps it safe. Stops sort of going everywhere. So yeah, I mean this is all stuff to go with the Go Extreme. It's just buoyancy and like a selfie stick, and there's some like SD cards in there. This is the main harness. This is what we'll be using. Boom, and then you can just lock the camera on there, and that's gonna have to get loosened a lot because I'll be wearing a fucking motorcycle jacket. But that's the idea behind that. And then it'll go in this protective case, I believe. I think there's a lock-in thing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, aha, found it. So yeah, so this will latch onto here like that, and that just like on my face slots in there like that. So that goes on there. That'll go on there. Camera goes in there. That goes on the chest. Job done. So that'll be what we'll be using for Kill Dick. And probably some other stuff down the line, but I don't know what yet. Like I say, there's extra batteries in here and stuff for the Go Extreme. It's all just Go Extreme accessories. And it stinks. I don't know why it stinks so much. But yeah, so all in all, that is all my gear. The main gear that I use. Like I say, when I'm recording Lads Play and How Do You Play This, we're using the little mics. Get my beer now. Yeah, so for the How Do You Play This and the Lads Play, use the shotgun mics. Not shotgun mics, what am I about? Use the clip-on mics. And then we use the Zoom H6 or the H5, depending on the situation. Then it's all edited, obviously. In terms of drum covers, I use all of the cameras that I have. I use all of them, including my phone, everything else. The next lot that I will be doing, which won't be available until next year now, pretty much. We'll be using this camera as well, and we're going to be trying some new things with lighting and stuff to try and get rid of weird spots in the recordings, to do with the green screen stuff. And yeah, in terms of sketches, once again, we used to use my phone. From now on we'll be using this. And I think that's it, really. There's not much else to say. I don't know how... Oh shit, I've been going on like this for an hour. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm going to call it quits there then, because that's long enough for you to hear me talking about my gear. Joking, right. See you later. Bye-sies.
That's the end of the show! It was fucking stupid, but I was like this.
I have seriously lost my fucking mind over lockdown. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking?
Hey there, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the other stuff that helps the channel. It's much appreciated. This is the first time that I've actually used the new camera.
you know, the AGCX 350. So there's still like some kinks that I need to work out before it starts looking really good, but hopefully it's not too noticeable. It doesn't blind you and you're just there like, oh wow, let's watch this video. Oh, blind! You know, anything like that, because that'd be horrible. I don't want anyone to get blinded by my videos. I don't know, Pisces.